In this video, we're going to look at how you can use synonyms to improve the quality of your search results in LucidWorks. We'll talk about what synonyms are, what they can do for you, and how to define them. We'll also talk about the types of synonyms you can define, and then we'll talk about some of the things you should be careful of when using synonyms. For this video, we'll assume you can log into LucidWorks dashboard and have already created a collection. Synonyms are words that mean the same as other words or phrases. For example, your site may contain the word attorney, but your users may sometimes search for the term lawyer. By defining these two terms as synonyms, your users will find the right content no matter which way they search. Synonyms are also convenient for giving users a way to use common industry terms and acronyms on your site. For example, you can direct a query for PTO to your vacation page. To define useful synonyms, you really should also have an understanding of the collection content. This lets you anticipate the kinds of search terms your users are likely to enter when searching your site. Administrators often find it helpful to work with content owners or creators when building synonym lists. Let's start by logging into the LucidWorks console. Type the username and press Enter. Since collections typically contain similar or related content, synonyms are defined within specific collections here in LucidWorks. We're going to use the default Collection 1, so let's click on its name and get to the Collection 1 dashboard. The first thing we're going to do is see what results come up for each of the terms. This is a best practice to ensure that they're working properly now, and then again we'll check after we've got synonyms defined. From the Collection 1 search menu, I'll go there and type the word Lucene, and I see we get 40 results. If I type the word solar, I see we get 19 results. Both terms should return the same number of results once we're finished. From here in the Collection 1 menu, we'll mouse over Querying and click the word Synonyms. This will show a list of the currently defined synonyms, and you'll notice that the default list includes the example I mentioned earlier, lawyer and attorney, as well as other equivalent terms. All of these examples illustrate the equivalency type of synonym, probably the one you use most often. No matter which of the two terms a user types, LucidWorks will return content with both terms. In fact, you can define 3 or even more equivalent terms, but remember that too many synonyms can cause poor result quality. To add our new synonym, click Add Synonym over on the right-hand side of the screen, and just type the words in there, Lucene and solar, separated by a comma. Click Save, and you'll see it show up in the list below. Let's see what happens when we search. Go up to the search menu and go ahead and type the word solar. I had 19 results, but now I have 41. This isn't an error. Actually, one of the documents has the term solar, but not the term Lucene, so we see a large number of results that might have been expected. If we were to search for Lucene, we'd see the same 41 results now. Note that if I put quotes around the term solar, I won't see the 41 results, I'll see the original 19. LucidWorks doesn't do synonym expansion on quoted terms or complex terms. Synonyms are nice and can improve search results, but remember that a clever user can work around your synonyms. Let's return to the synonym page to see what else we can do with them. To delete a synonym, simply click Remove. LucidWorks doesn't prompt you to confirm the removal, so use caution. If you want to edit an entry, simply click on the name, and you'll have an opportunity to edit or add to the definition. For example, if I decide to make the word lucid and the phrase lucid imagination part of our synonym, I simply add the phrase and hit Save. Now if I were to go back to search and search for lucid, I'd see the same 41 results that I saw for the other terms. Remember that whenever you update synonyms, you really should test the results to make sure they're still relevant. Too many synonyms can actually make your search less relevant by weighting less meaningful terms as importantly as high relevance terms. One last point. There is another type of synonym that you can use in LucidWorks, one which maps all queries for one word into a different word. In this type of synonym, LucidWorks replaces any searches for the first term with results for the second term. This can be useful when a product name has changed and you want all queries for the old product to direct the new product page. Again, the clever user can search for the old term in quotes and bypass this mapping. In LucidWorks Enterprise, you create this type of synonym mapping only by editing the collection synonym file. In LucidWorks Cloud, you'll need to use the REST API, which is beyond the scope of this video. Let's summarize what we've done today. In this video, you've seen how to create synonyms in LucidWorks, the types of synonyms that you can define, and that they are specific to a collection. You've learned that synonyms can be useful to define nicknames and acronyms, and you've learned to always check search results whenever you make a change to the synonyms in LucidWorks. Thanks for watching this video provided by Lucid Imagination. From here in the Collection 1 menu, we'll mouse over Querying and click the word Synonym. Note that if I put quotes around the word solar, I don't see 41, I see the original 19 results. LucidWorks doesn't do synonym expansion on quoted terms or complex queries. Note that if I put quotes around the term solar, we don't get 41 results, rather we get the original 19. LucidWorks doesn't do synonym expansion on quoted terms or complex queries. Synonyms are nice and can improve search results, but remember that clever work Note that if I put quotes, let's see what happens when we search. Go to the search menu up here in Collection 1 and type the word solar. Instead of the 19 results I had before, I now have 41 results. Let's return to the synonym page and see what else we can do with them. To delete a synonym, click the word remove. To delete a synonym, simply click the word remove. LucidWorks doesn't prompt you to confirm the removal, so use caution. If you want to edit an entry, simply click on the synonym name and you have an opportunity to enter or add your definition.